Hi, I'm
Mhm.
so happy always to be with Asia of AsiaandBrittHart.com, two identical twin psychic mediums. And just a little bit about me, I'm Erin Skipper. I'm a meditation teacher. I do energy work. I do energy healing. So I'm one of the featured practitioners on AsiaandBrittHart.com, their website. And they're the featured practitioners on my website, erinskipper.com. We've been working, like, I feel like me doing the energy work for you, you doing the readings for me. I mean, the way that our lives have just been intertwined and enhancing, I feel, enhancing each other's lives. It's been so beautiful. So I'm excited now that we're like sharing more of our stories and experiences together and services. So you and Britt are doing the group readings for $17, only $17.
Yes.
Sign up. And so this has just sparked a lot of, I think deeper connection and kind of been a
Mhm.
catalyst for our collaboration also to be amplified, I feel, on every level. I just wanted to share a little bit about my experience, but also if you, from your side and your divine, amazing connection with spirit, if you could talk about prayer and what's happening when we pray. Are there times when our prayers are more effective, are easily more received, or how do they receive, and what happens?
Well, I mean, those are all great questions. And firstly, like, thank you for sharing your experience. And it's interesting that, I mean, even when you and I were working, over the last year or even past that, how it does eventually all come for full circle. So I'm really happy to see that alignment for you and that you've taken initiative to work towards stepping into that. I think there is a lot of work to be done even after a reading or after coaching or whatever people want to call it. Everyone does have their own personal choices, and that's like baseline. We're all born with, we're all born with free will. And so that is kind of a perk about being human, is that we get that right away, and we get to make those choices. So I'm very proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And I'm very appreciative of all the work that you do as well for me. And I mean, sometimes it's daily where I'm calling on you to help with energy levels and whatever it is that some point offers. It's really great to feel like the energy fields not have static between them. So whatever causes that, I'm not sure. Maybe exhaustion is one of I know mine and Britt's main things, and having I would call it like repeated like health alignment or health checkups outside of outside of medical institutions, I suppose I will say. So anyway, so about prayer, I've always had such, I want to say luck, but maybe such luck with prayer. And I learned on from when I was very little that prayer is so powerful, because sometimes in situations when I was growing up, I didn't have anything else or anyone aside from my twin sister. But albeit out of our powers, we would want things and need things, and we didn't know how else to get them. Like, I would simply pray. And ironically, I'm like, oh my gosh, like food would be delivered, or I would get something that I asked for. And it wasn't, extravagant things by any means, but even some of the basic things. And sometimes we find ourselves in prayer when we're suffering the most. I do tell people wholeheartedly and with the most confidence, be careful what you pray for, because you're going to get it. And be concise, be confident, be very kind of choosy about what you pray for, and it really comes down to what you want. What do you want? You want to spread love, joy? Do you want, that, or sometimes it's not about what you want, it's what you need. I need a new car, I need this, or I want that, I want that, I want that. And it's not always just because you want something, it's because you find that in order to get to where you're supposed to be, certain things have to line up. Maybe you have to be in a different country, Maybe you have to have more people in your life. I remember praying, I'm like, God, I need, and I've never told anyone this, but uh, a couple years back, I'm like, I just feel like I need a new friend. I need a new friend at a certain level, and I need that. And I kid you not, like that same weekend, I got asked out by now one of my best girlfriends ever to go to dinner. And we had known each other maybe but one other time before that. And a relationship and true, deep friendship has blossomed from there. And so, I mean, my prayer was answered within a day or two. And so it's just amazing. And one of the lessons I will say, when you pray for something, be ready for it. Make sure you make space for it because it will be yours. And it is yours the instant you pray.